Abortion access back before the Supreme Court, and this time focused on the abortion pill mifepristone.
As justices weigh whether to reverse the Food and Drug Administration's expanded access to that drug. Local lawmakers are responding. Joelle Jones digging deeper into what this means for patients. Joelle?
That's right, Jeff. Liz. Here in Oregon, as well as in Washington, access to mifepristone remains intact as both governors secured a 3-year supply last year. But what happens when that supply runs out? Today, lawmakers and health officials said while this case could impact access to the drug, potentially leading to an increase in surgical abortions or a delay in care, they say medical abortion is and will remain available regardless. Nearly 2 years after the overturning of Roe v. Wade,
my body, my choice.
The future of abortion access is once again before the U.S. Supreme Court.
This is a deliberate attack on the autonomy of patients to make their own decisions with their healthcare providers and with their families.
At the core of the case is the abortion and miscarriage management pill mifepristone, often taken with another drug to end early pregnancy. And while the drug was approved by the FDA more than 20 years ago, today the High Court heard arguments on whether the agency acted lawfully when it took steps in 2016 and 2021 to increase access, like allowing mail delivery and expanding the time frame in which the drug can be taken during pregnancy.
Today, we heard oral arguments in a case before the Supreme Court that was designed specifically to target access to a safe, effective method of medication abortion that is used in more than half of the abortions in the United States.
Banning this proven safe medication is clearly not about safety. It's about control.
While the anti-abortion advocates who filed the case argued the FDA overlooked safety problems when it made mifepristone easier to get, local lawmakers, abortion providers, and advocates for reproductive health care argue today that the case is politically motivated and could restrict access to safe and essential health care, even in states like Oregon with some of the strongest protections. Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici vowing not to go backward.
We need to codify Roe versus Wade and beyond that, get rid of the Hyde Amendment and the Comstock laws, as was mentioned, to open up equitable access to abortion care, because abortion care is health care.
Bonamici also vowing today to crack down on what she calls crisis pregnancy centers and the spread of misinformation. That's just another attempt that she is leading to help, increase this access as we follow this. And, this is not over, but we're told that we could get a ruling from the Supreme Court by the end of June. So we will continue to track this closely. But for now, live in Northeast Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.
Joelle, thank you.